If you want to find out how you can make a bit of money on the side while working from home, then keep watching. Hello my beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Miriam, and on this channel we're all about professional and personal growth. So growth in both your professional life and your personal life, because these days they all just intertwine and merge. So that's what we do, providing resources, tips, and just guidelines as well to help you to grow so you can be your best self. So the pandemic, COVID has obviously affected all our lives, but a lot of people have also lost their jobs and really struggling, but especially from home. So I just wanted to come by and make a video on some side hustles. Also, what COVID has taught us is the fact that like we cannot just depend on one thing. We need to have like various streams of income, because anything can happen at any time. So if you've got skills that can enable you to make a bit of cash at the side, then definitely you have to go for it.
I just wanted to add that these are not get rich quick schemes. No, these are realistic opportunities that are going to require hard work and also time for you to get there, but you can definitely grow from there to making it something really lucrative.
So let's get started. The first work you can do from home, and you can work with people anywhere, that is virtual assistant. Being a VA, they do different things depending on what the client needs, but it can be things like sorting out their admin, maybe carrying out research and those sort of things, emails, and helping them to organize everything basically. So that's what a virtual assistant do. And as I say, with the service that they provide, it depends on what the client's needs are. So that is one, and you can literally you don't even need to go and do a course, study this, study that, need all sort of qualifications. If you are that kind of person that is organized and you love making sure everything works well and you love helping others, then maybe you can consider being a virtual assistant. And you can work with people, clients from anywhere in the world. You don't need to be in the same place for you to even do it. So that is one thing you can do. And number two, that is to write. This can be writing, maybe copyright, which is you can be a copywriter. Those are the ones like they do all the write-up for your website and things like that. But you can also write like articles, blog posts. I will actually show you an example of some articles that I have done, and so that is a great way. It can help if depending on the client and what their needs are, but you can be making something at the side, and also it will help you to gain that exposure and all that, because if you are writing the blogs or so, then you may be given credit, which then helps to grow your brand and more people can then use your services. So that is one thing you can do. And number three is you can start a blog. If you are into fashion, hair, clothing, and anything like that, you can literally start a blog where you just write things that interest you. It can be related to your life or not, is up to you. And my sister actually does that. She has her blog, Tammy's Mompreneur Diary, where she has blogs on parenting, organizing, and all of those things. So you would not be able to maybe make money immediately, but as you grow and you are consistent and you are putting out great blog posts, then that will be able to help you to really attract more people. And eventually with that, then you can maybe advertise for other businesses, and then they can pay you. If you have like a great number of people that are visiting your blogs on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, then you can just use that to then work with people, and then they can advertise on your blog. So it is not something that is going to just start like that and you start making money just like that. It gives it time. And also another thing you can do, if you are passionate about a certain topic, a certain industry or subject, then you can use that to teach others. Let's say if you are a makeup artist, for example, then you can have webinars, workshops where you're teaching others that want to go into that field, so they're able to guide you, and people will pay for that. You create those classes. You can also mentor somebody, yeah, and they can pay you something. If you are respected in your industry, then of course people are going to want to be part of what you are doing. So that can really help as well, and you can make something at the side while also expanding your brand. And the next thing is to also, which leads to teaching, it can be consultancy. If you have in-depth knowledge of a certain field or topic or whatever the case may be, then companies can come to you for consultation, which then you can charge them for. If somebody, for example, they want a website but they don't know how to go about it, you can then give them consultation and help them. So that is something you can do. Use your skills that you've already got. And so with consultancy as well, coaching, so kind of the same thing. Coaching now is an ongoing process, whereas consultancy is kind of like a one-off or intermittent program, but you can still do whichever works best for you. If you just want to do the consultation and let people go about their business, that's fine. But you can also do coaching, where you actually work with them step by step to make sure they're able to achieve their goal. And then the next thing as well that I think has really blown up, editing. You or graphic designer, if you are a creative person and you can really edit or anything like that, then you will be able to, you can advertise all of this stuff. If you want to promote the services, there are platforms you can use like Fiverr, People Per Hour, where you will create a profile and a gig of what the services that you offer, and then people, if that's what they're looking for, then they might just contact you. In graphic design as well, so many people now that are kind of setting up things, they need graphic designers to create logos and things like that, to create flyers and all those things. So you will need to, of course, learn, especially if it's editing. You will need to kind of just have the basic knowledge, and so but to be honest with you, you don't have to be an expert. I am a self-taught, I don't call myself an editor. I edit because I need to, but I just watched some videos. I also did some courses. I did some courses with Udemy and also Skillshare. You learn the skills, and then you're able to use that to then make a profit. There are so many people that are doing videos or whatever the case may be, but they don't know how to edit. So if that is something that you're good at, you already have the skills, then just brush up on those skills, and you can use that to make a profit for yourself. And also I wanted to mention, when it comes to editing, nobody needs to be like a pro. My nephew, when I was editing, whenever I will be editing videos, my nephew will be there and watching, and he started doing it. He started just showing interest towards that. So as a Christmas present, I decided to get him the editing software that I use. And now, literally, he has become a pro. He is even better than me. There's certain things now, when it comes to editing, I have to call my 10-year-old nephew to help me out. He helps to edit his mom and dad's videos as well on Facebook, which I will also put their details so you can go and support their work and also support what he's doing. He's only 10 and he can edit now so well. So don't limit yourself. Don't say because I have not gone to university to study a degree in this that I'm not going to be good at it. That is not how it works. You just have to try. And now he is doing so well and editing so well, and I'm so proud of him. And also he actually gets paid by his mom and dad to edit, which gives him that encouragement, and he looks forward to it. He's gonna use that as pocket money or whatever, just to keep him motivated and to keep him going, which is really good. And that will also make him value what he's putting out there, because if his parents are ready to pay, then you better be ready to pay as well. And they believe in him to do that. Another thing you can do, you can do what I'm doing, start a YouTube channel. Why not? So many people are always told to, they're so hesitant, but trust me, until you just close your eyes and do it, you will always forever have that fear. You'll be holding back. We all have something to share, and if you're passionate, whether it's to share your story, whether it's for you to help others, whether for you to build your network and connections, YouTube allows you to do that, to promote your brand. If you already have stuff, you can use that to promote whatever it is that you're doing. So that is the way. You just need to go for it. Find what you're interested in and just go for it. Until you start, you will never know. Don't see as everybody's doing it. It doesn't matter. There's space for everyone. And let's say if, for example, like beauty, there's so many YouTubers doing beauty videos, but you will have your own unique way. Find your unique selling point that will attract people. What makes you different, what sets you aside from all that noise and everybody else. So that is something you can do. Also, you can become a social media manager. So many people right now, before you used to have premises where people go, but right now social media is that premises, that building, because right now we can't, that brick and mortar is it's not working. So many people have been thrown into social media now. That's the only way that people will know about what they're doing, and that people barely even visit your website. Most people, when they want to find out, is social media. They're going to find your page. So and not everybody has the skills or the time to be able to manage those pages and just attract people, just grow the brand as well. Not everybody has the time. Many people want to focus on just doing the business. So that's where it comes in. If you are good with social media, you know how it works. You know how to create attention. You know tags to use. You are on top of the culture and current affairs. You can do that. But if you are good with that and have an understanding, then yeah, you can go on, and why not? Just go on. You can create a profile on Fiverr, or just put it out there as well on your own pages that you can manage people's social media pages. A lot of people just don't have the time, or they don't fully understand because it's something they've just been thrown into. So you can do that. And then also you can do proofreading and checking grammar. You can check people's grammar. You can proofread for somebody. Not everybody is good with writing things. A lot of people, they have the idea, but they don't know how to put that idea into pen and paper. And that is where somebody like you come in to make sure that the structure is right, especially when it's a formal document. Those things need to be there, and so they're able to get to spell check and make sure everything aligns before they send it out. So that is something you can do as well. And yeah, so the next thing you can do as well, if you influencer, we always say influencer. If you have a large following on social media, whether it's Twitter or Instagram, you can use that to generate income on the side. You can advertise for people, companies, you can collaborate with them, partner with them, and you'll be able to get something out of it. So that is a way as well you can do. Then you can work with, you can also include affiliate links and all of those things, which will just help to push what you are doing. So yeah, and also I know this, next thing I'll say volunteering, but you're going to think about I'm sure you're saying, but you said how to make money. How am I going to make money volunteering? This is why it's important to do volunteering, whether paid or not. Most of the time not paid. We have been on lockdown. We've gone the 1 year mark, that we have been on lockdown. So many people that have lost their job, now they have not work, which means they're not doing any training, anything like that. When you go back out there to start work, even though they know there's been a pandemic, they still going to want to know, why were you not working or doing anything for so long, which will put other people at an advantage for that job. So by you volunteering, you are able to gain those skills. You're able to have something to add to your CV, or if you're going to university, something to add to your personal statement to make you stand out. So you can do that. And right now, with everything going on, there is a demand for volunteers. So why not? And you don't know what doors that can open as well. Yes, so, and also you can also start like a e-commerce shop or drop shipping. So if you have a blog, a website, whatever the case may be, you can then use that website to like sell product. And drop shipping, it works well for a lot of people, because basically people just go there, they click. You don't deal with the shipping. The company that you're working with, the suppliers, they are the ones that will send and do all of that. People just come through you to make an order. So that doesn't take so much of your time. It's not time consuming, but of course you don't get as much profit from it because you have to share it with them. But if you don't really have time, then something like that might work for you. You can also have an e-commerce. Now you have the ones that do the t-shirts and merchandise that a lot of people use. So you can have that as part of your blog, your website, even your YouTube. You can really literally have stuff there now. You can have link to your online store or whatever the case may be on your YouTube as well, and promote it. So that's something you can do. Find something that you're passionate about. If you're passionate about, for example, clothes, and you think like, oh, I can do something even better, then why not try it? Drop shipping, there's low risk, but not, and also less time consuming, but not as much profit. And then having an e-commerce store is time consuming, but you are going to be able to make more profit because you don't have to share that profit with another company. So you just balance out and see what works best for you. You can be a researcher. People are doing videos, documentary, and all these things, creating content. Sometimes they need somebody to carry out the research to help them. So that's something you can do to make a bit of catch on another stream at the side. So you can do that. And and make sure as well that when it comes to research, you also don't need to have experience, go to university for it. You just need to know where to look, how to gather your information, and all of that. Even YouTubers, they're looking for people that can carry out research for them, so they can be on top of things, so they can know what is happening, they can give a backstory. So you can do that. And then last but not the least, you can work like as a customer service or like online. A lot of companies right now, because they're doing everything online, they need more people to help to organize all of that, because we all know doing things online ain't easy. So a lot of companies, you can work right from your home. They set up everything. You don't even need to leave your house. You can be doing that. You can be answering to customers' inquiries, and also they usually have like chat where they can link you up. You can be the sales advisor or whatever the case may be. And there, if you just search, there are many opportunities to be able to do that, and you don't have to leave your house yet again to do that. So why not? So I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I do have more videos coming up with more tips. Please don't forget to subscribe and like and share, and also most importantly, please don't forget to comment. It's like, I don't know if I have ghost subscribers that barely ever comment. Now I want to see that interaction. I want to find out your views on things that we discuss, or you can share your own ideas, your own tip. And also commenting, it helps a lot with boosting my video to other people, so more people are able to have these tips, you know. So please, even if it's just a smiley face, you can leave it there. Now, even if it's just a heart, whatever it is, you don't have to write an essay. You can do that, and it really will help to just boost the video. YouTube will show it more to people because they see that there's engagement on that video, so it must be something good, so they're going to recommend it to more people. So please, I don't know if you're all ghost, but it's time to please rise from that tomb or that coffin and comment, please. But thank you so much for watching. If you have any other tips, ideas, feel free to leave them down, you know, so we can all learn. I don't know it all, so I'm also always keen to learn. Thank you for watching, and please continue to stay blessed and stay safe.